Greetings, makers. It's my hands again. I wanted to show you visors. I've used these for my Halo helmets, but they are a generic shape, and if you trimmed them just so, they could fit a different kind of helmet, or you can custom make a helmet that'll specifically fit this visor. So here's a closer look at one of the visors. Again, at its widest, here to here is 10 inches, and then the very tip to the very bottom is 15 inches. And you can trim it anywhere inside of that to custom fit something of your creation. When you get your visor, it's not going to be apparently clear that there is a protective film over the top surface. Sometimes it's on the inside surface, but it's always on the top surface. And this is a protective layer to protect against scratches and paint splatters and whatever you might do during your construction. So just grab a corner of this film and peel it off all the way. I'm not going to do this one because I'm using this for a different project, but as you can see, if you thought it was clear before, it is super clear now. And always keep this protective film on here until the very end, when you're done trimming it, when you're done painting it. I'm talking about if you're building a helmet, wait till everything is done before you take this film out. That's the last thing you want to do during a construction process. In a separate tutorial, probably for my subscribers, I'm going to show some tips on how to get this visor tinted any imaginable color you'd like. And I will also, in that same video, show you how to get this black and still be see-through, and also how to get it chrome and still be see-through. The measurement of this blank visor is about 15 inches tall by about 10.5 inches wide. Now this doesn't mean that you have to build a helmet if you're doing it in foam or something like that. You don't have to build it to those exact specs. This is flexible. This is made out of an 093 gauge PETG, so you can bend it in this way. You can bend it this way. You could trim it in different ways, so those proportions change again. So it is a flexible visor, so you're not set on building something that just has to fit this perfect exact shape. You've got some flexibility, so you can go way skinnier like this, or you can go way fatter like this. It's all up to your imagination. It's a very, very flexible visor blank. If you click on the link showing below, I go into very copious detail on how to do this trimming, but I'm just showing you really quick. If you are just watching this tutorial and get one of these domes, I use cutoff shears, orange handled shears available on Amazon, and you just zip right through this PETG. Very easy to cut, and I recommend, if you're fitting this to an existing helmet, trim a little at a time. Trim below the black line if you ever get one of these that has a pre-marked line. Leave the line, fit it. If it's still too big, trim a little bit, fit it again. If it's still too big, trim it, fit it again. Just keep going little by little. You don't want to trim too much off of this pattern because you can't add it back, but you can always take it down until you get a perfect fit. Before I close this video out, I wanted to show the difference between a clear visor. So you can order just a clear visor blank for me. This one's untrimmed. Protective film will still be on it. Or you can get a chromed visor. This is a special process I'm using to get a chrome finish on this. When this is inside a helmet, you cannot see through the other side. It's impossible to see through it. That's why I've got this black fabric here to show you. You can't see through from the outside in. However, and I'm going to do this in one camera take so you believe this is the same visor. Bring it up to the light, and if you're on the inside of this, the vision is pretty good. Here's another example. Here is the chromed helmet. Cannot see through it when it's encased inside of a helmet. And up to the light. Great vision. And again, let me bring this over to the black. Perfectly chrome. Won't be able to see your eyes through that. So you can, again, you can order a version that's chromed, or you can order a clear version that you can tint any color you'd like. To clean it, you can just use paper towels and Windex. If you wanted to mark the PETG, try to stay away from using anything like Sharpies or dry erase markers. You want to use grease pencils. So you could mark on this thing all day long with this grease pencil, and it just rubs out with a little bit of iso alcohol. So when I ship these, I give my builders a head start by drawing out the line with a grease pencil. So that, my friends, is the Space Helmet Visor. Can be reshaped, bent, curved in. It could be used as a base to make an EVA foam helmet. And there you have it. Check my website, showing in the description of this video, and you can see more detail on this. Thanks for watching.